Hello everyone, I'm Nicholas and I'm going to say something everybody can pretty much agree upon. The bending arts of the Avatar series are awesome. Even if you somehow dislike the show, you can't deny that having full control over one of the 4 elements of the world is really cool. I have brought it upon myself to make a very difficult decision in this video. Which bending art of the series is my favorite? The bending arts of water, earth, fire, and air are all really cool and are all amazing in power, traversal, versatility, opening themselves up to expanding the capabilities, and these arts becoming an extension of the user. Don't hate me for putting one art above or below another. I love all of these arts and think they are great, so it's gonna be really challenging for me to rank them individually rather than have them all in one category. There is a possibility that I will speak of and have scenes from the show that will be considered spoilers, so be warned before you continue watching this video. And without any further ado, let's get started on my top 4 bending arts. Number 4. Although this particular bending art is in the title of the show, to me, I don't think we see the full capabilities of airbending until the Legend of Korra series. Don't get me wrong, there's still a lot they show off despite Aang being the only person in the series having this bending art. Using air to manage temperature around you, assisted flight, conjuring strong winds from both swings from weapons and punches and kicks from the body, all the way down to running around at high speeds and even utilizing the prior ability to create hurricanes to fight against opponents, and even are more than capable of striking with immense force to kill. But due to the air nomads being pacifists, they always act evasive, defensive, and find the path of least resistance in combat, and extreme attacks like what I described are almost never used. Spiritual projection and proper unassisted flight gets explored within the series of Korra, but focusing on the original series, it is still a bending art in which is just as powerful and versatile as the rest of the arts.
My cabbages!
Number 3. Next up, I'm gonna say waterbending, which despite how harmless it seems to the untrained eye, is just as dangerous as the other bending arts. Not only utilizing water to its full potential, like purifying it for consumption, shooting streams of water running along water surfaces, creating more creating whirlpools, tsunamis, and other water-based natural disasters. This bending art also has the ability to heal people of their injuries, which is also quite resourceful. Waterbending goes even further, being able to become frozen solid, turning them more dangerous like ice blades, shields, claws, and creating solid platforms to reverse water surfaces as well. Waterbending also opens the potential of arguably one of the most powerful abilities in the entire series outside the Avatar state, bloodbending, the ability to reach inside a creature or person and forcefully control them to your every will imaginable, since most of the body is made of liquids. Every muscle, every nerve, almost making the host feel like they are possessed and they're an outsider in their own body. It is incredibly unnerving and creepy that somebody could be in complete control over someone and potentially make them do horrible actions and bring unimaginable cruelties towards any victims while the hosts are still in complete control of their own mind, so nothing that they experience is ambiguous or vague to them. Which makes it so much worse to me, knowing every horrible conceivable action you were forced to make without any sort of way to fight against it. Number 2. How can I not put this bending art on the top half of this ranking? Due to the nature, obviously, firebending is the most destructive of the elements, and although its original source was something different, it is now powered by rage, hatred, and anger due to, let's say, the new management in the Fire Nation. Flying around flame versions of weapons like knives and whips, fire breath, controlling temperatures of not only general areas but passively affecting flames based on mood are some of the capabilities firebending has. And to make things even more dangerous, very few firebenders, at least until Legend of Korra, have the capability of separating the opposing energies of the yin and yang within themselves, making them collide again and generating lightning, shooting it out of their fingers only if they have a peace of mind and or absence of emotion, which is why only few people have mastered this ability. Lightning bending. This is extremely powerful considering it's pure electricity. I said all before because Iroh has this ability, and I have the impression that you have to have either a peace of mind or a complete absence of emotion, not both. Azula and the Fire Lord have clearly removed their emotions from their lives, while Iroh and Zuko seem to have found a peace of mind. Anyways, that's just a little thing I've noticed. On with the final entry on this list. Number 1. All of the bending arts are really cool, and it was incredibly difficult for me to rank them individually to determine which one is my favorite. But if I were to pick one, I'll have to say it's earthbending. This bending art has loads of versatility and power, levitating and throwing rocks of all shapes and sizes, forming walls and spikes, launching yourself into the air with pillars, skating, earthquakes, quicksands, armor and more. To make things better, if they develop the skill enough, they are able to bend anything that has earth materials still within the surface like sand, mud, and metal. Lava bending is also explored in Legend of Korra, but heading back to the Last Airbender series, earthbenders are capable of using a seismic sense, detecting anything and everything's vibrations on the floor, acting as a secondary sight. This capability also enhances itself if the earthbender can't see at all, like Toph, making it feel like she never lost her sense of sight. For the most part anyway.
The belt back.
Sorry.
Well, there we have it. Those are my top 4 favorite bending arts in Avatar. Do you agree with my list? If not, how would you list them? Feel free to answer these in the comments section. Feel free to put your suggestions of what rankings you would want to see next in the comments below as well. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more, share it around, and until next time.